Hi teachers, how are you doing? In 2 hours, I'll be 46. Oh my goodness. And the life expectancy on the average of Filipinos is 73 years old. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I'm grateful that I am going to be 46 a few hours from now. And if you are here on my channel because you want to get information about how to get a teaching job in the United States or Russia or other countries worldwide, I have the information for you already uploaded on my YouTube channel, and on this page, I have links to visa sponsors, to recruitment platforms for international schools. If you go to the video section of this page, you can also scroll and see, just check whichever information you want to know about. Same thing on my YouTube channel. Like I said, I have more than 200 videos already. So whatever questions you have about teaching in the US and working at an international school, I am sure I already have a video for it. So you just have to be patient, okay? Because tonight I'm going to talk about the different curricula that I was exposed to, I have an experience in, and I think it's a very important information that you should also know. Not a lot of content creators are talking about it. In fact, I haven't seen anybody. Maybe they have a little bit, so hopefully I'll be able to add some information to what you already know. If you are someone who is aspiring to teach overseas, then you will be exposed to different kinds of curricula that might be completely different from what you're used to in your home country. And as we know, the curriculum that the school is implementing will determine the kind of like the totality of the experience of the students and of course of the teachers as well. Because it will determine the objectives, it will determine the content in terms of how wide or how deep it's going to be. It will determine the assessment method, it's going to determine the grading system, and many other things. And of course, for us teachers, it will determine how we do our lesson plans, our syllabus, and other documents that teachers are normally preparing. This year marks my 25th year of teaching, and all throughout my journey as a teacher, I have taught in 6 different schools across 3 different countries. My only stint at a public school was in the United States, and the rest of my teaching roles in the Philippines were at private institutions. And for the first time this year, I am teaching at an international school. Okay, that should give you enough context about my career. By the way, when you look at different resources, they're calling it differently. Some are calling this educational programs, some are calling it standards or curricula, but it doesn't matter. When you teach in the United States, you'll be exposed to these different programs. And whatever curriculum or programs or standards they're using will be dependent also on the grade level, because there will be different programs and standards for high school, middle school, and primary. So when you get the job offer, first of all, congratulations, you would know what grade level you'll be teaching in. And if you have an opportunity, you also want to ask what curriculum they are implementing at their school. By the way, some of these programs may also be subject specific. For instance, there's a program for just the reading or English subjects. There are specific programs or standards or curriculum just for the STEM. And foreign languages, for instance, so it really depends. But there are some programs and curricula or standards that would encompass the entire school. For instance, the entire high school or the entire middle school or primary. For instance, International Baccalaureate is for different grade levels, and it applies to all different subject areas within that grade level. As for the documentations, the paperwork, they're calling it differently. The lesson plan, unit plan, subject overview, outline, syllabus. Okay, you will know these things when you get the job offer. They will start actually communicating with you and sending you some documents. And I would suggest to go over it so that before going to the school where you're assigned to teach, you're not starting from zero. Well, anyway, if you'll be teaching in the United States or international schools, these would be some of the programs or curricula that you will be exposed to. Again, not necessarily all of this, but in some schools, they're using different programs or curricula altogether. Like in my school, they have Common Core, they have AP, and they also have an IB. So again, these are the different curricula. So in the US, it's Common Core state standards. They also have the NGSS, so that's the New Generation Science Standards. They also have AP or Advanced Placement. They also have IB or International Baccalaureate, but that's not common. The IB is an expensive program, and some public schools are not using it. But when I was in the United States, I was teaching at a Title I school. It's a public school, but they have magnet program and they also have the IB program. So I had the opportunity to teach IB math and also IB physics. Let us begin with AP. If you are from the Philippines, do not mistake this as Araling Panlipunan. This is advanced placement. This is for high school. And this is developed in the United States and Canada by the College Board, which is the same company or agency, I don't know, or organization that administers the standard or the Scholastic Aptitude Test or SAT and other national examinations. Based on my experience, AP is rigorous as preparation for college. If the students passed the AP exam at the end of the year, then they will get a college credit for it. Meaning that if they go to the university and they are supposed to take, for instance, AP psychology or AP physics, but they already took that in high school and they passed the exam, then they don't have to take it again. Because again, by passing the national exam for AP when they were in high school, they earned the credits for it. AP program is very rigorous because this is college level. This is the students earning their college credit while they are in high school. So most of the smart kids are taking AP classes. Because for a lot of benefits, it will help them with college admissions. It will help them save on tuition because if you already earned the credits while you were in high school, then you don't have to enroll that again. Although it was developed in the US and Canada, this is internationally recognized. Okay, to give you an idea, when I was teaching AP physics, I had to study a lot because this is college level subject. Because at my school, we also had regular physics classes and honors. AP is the more difficult program. That is why if you ace your AP exams, you're smart. Okay, the next curriculum is IB or International Baccalaureate. It has different programs. They have IB for the high school, IB for primary, middle school, etc. And this was developed in Switzerland. And this is usually the curriculum that most international schools are using, but international schools may be using or implementing different curriculum within the school. They could have AP at the same time, also IB, and the students have the freedom to choose what curriculum that they would like to enroll in. And of course, the Common Core state standards in the United States, but internationally, if you'll be teaching at an American school outside of the United States, most of them are using this Common Core state standard curriculum. This is not as difficult to teach as AP or IB. The easiest one to teach among IB, AP, and the Common Core state standard is the Common Core state standard. There are plenty of curricula out there besides these three, but I focus on these three because I have first-hand experience with them. My favorite so far is the IB program. In the United States, I taught IB diploma program in physics and mathematics. And here in Russia, I am currently teaching IB middle year program in integrated sciences and biology. What I love about the IB program, both DP and MYP, is its authentic assessment methods and grading system. And most importantly, they promote genuinely, it's not just a buzzword or a trendy term in education, they genuinely promote holistic development and learning among the students. From my experience, it truly embodies holistic approach. Should you be worried if you don't have any experiences in all this curricula that I mentioned and you're going to work in the US or international schools? No, you don't have to worry about them, but you can do your preparations. You will also learn them when you get to the school. There will be seminars for you, and also the contents itself, it will be the same. Whatever is algebra in the Philippines is the same algebra in Germany or the United States. So when it comes to the content, you already have it. The difference only lies in the approaches and the learning experiences that the students will be having. How are you going to benefit from this video that I made today? When you have your interview, they could ask you about this curriculum. At least you have now an idea. And because you know the names of this curriculum or program, you can search about them. And when you know what the school is, you can search what curriculum they're implementing, and you can definitely just prepare for it. Okay, so you're not coming to your interview with zero knowledge or background on these different curricula. I hope this video is helpful to you somehow, and that is not a waste of your time. If you want to know information about how to apply, how much it will cost you, where to find visa sponsors, what documents to prepare, and other information, I have links on my page and also some videos, but I have more detailed videos on my YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. If you're not following my page yet, please follow so you will get the notifications and you will have access to all this information. Thank you very much. I'll see you again next time.